Welcome back, friends and fellow car mechanics, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, and episode 22. In the last episode, we did a Nissan Skyline, which was gearbox, brakes, and body. It was a Liberty Walk edition, and we got $35,000 for it after completing. And if you watch that episode, you will know our garage is pretty much fully up and running at this point. We can now repair parts. We can't do body repair as of yet because we don't have the skill points for it. But our next job is this Roadrunner. And if I remember correctly, yes, we've already gone through the inspection process with it. We need brakes and body. This should not have an ABS pump, and it does not. We have a caliper that needs to be changed. So let's go ahead and get it in the air. And our caliper is at 11%. But we do have some calipers. We have one that's at 19 and can be repaired. Only needs to be 66%. And here's our caliper. And we messed it up. It happens. No big deal. So we'll just come here and we'll buy a new one. Our ability to repair is not the best it can be at the moment, but it will get there. Okay, so it looks like we need a set of brake shoes, which we could also repair if our skill was further along. But we'll just go ahead and replace the shoes. And we have found the last part that we need to change. And with that, this Roadrunner needs some body panels done. So we're going to go ahead and move it outside. And because our Beamer is on the second lift, we're just going to go ahead and move it over. So this says car part 1, front bumper, left door window. So now it's a matter of trying to figure out what car part 1 is. Okay, so car part 1 is an exhaust. We need rear window, right body window, and right side mirror. Okay. Let's go to getting this car back together. And with that, the job is done. $2,500 in the bank. So we have a Mustang, F350 Super Duty, and we got some more body work. Okay. Now I did take this Eagle Talon after the end of the last video. It is essentially the same thing as this right here, which is the Mitsubishi Eclipse. This I have plans to make look just like Paul Walker's clips from The Fast and the Furious. But we have a while before we get to that. And with the completion of another vehicle, let's go ahead and find our headlights. Because I have it as right side headlight up, we're going to do the same thing with the left side. We can get rid of the left headlight. Alright, so story order car. This one says, hey, hi, so yeah, I borrowed the car from my dad. He kind of doesn't know about it because he's on a business trip. And you see it happen that I was driving home at night and something jumped out in front of the car. I was driving very slowly. I really was. I didn't manage to brake. And you can see the results of that in front of you. The car was thrown around a bit, but it cannot be that bad, can it? Please do what you have to do to cover up the tracks. My father will hate me if he realizes that I messed around with his gem. So we got some work to do on this. And as always, we need to get our inspection done. All of our testing. Now, if it turns out that we need to replace something within the motor, we no longer have to go up and down with the car. We can just drain the coolant, the oil, disconnect the gearbox, and take the entire motor out, put it on the engine stand, and take it apart from there. This being a modular V8, it will be a whole lot easier than something like the V8 that was in the Roadrunner we were just working on, where we would have had to take out each individual push rod. This modular V8 does not have push rods. Okay, so we got some rear end suspension damage. We got a lot of rear end suspension damage. Okay, so after all that testing, looks like everything internally on the engine is good. The oil pan looks good. That very well could be rubber bushings. Got to change the oil, spray it the factory color, change the coolant. Alright, let's take a quick look. That air filter looks good. And of course, as we know, from what we've learned so far in the game, rubber bushings can only be tested one of two ways, and that is either on the test track or the test path. The test path we do not have unlocked yet, but that will be coming. It's definitely going to need at least one rim. Okay, so it's going to need a rim and tire there. It's going to need a caliper. It's going to need pads. It's going to need a brake disc, which we already have. Let's go ahead and take that hub bearing off. We'll need a rear hub. We already have a bushing for this. Let's go in here, let's grab that. We'll come over here. We're going to pull this wheel and tire apart. And let's go into our inventory. Add add each of these to our purchase order. Okay, so the rim was the last thing. It's an 18-inch. So we back out, we go up to tires. We need a 235, 35, 18. Okay. Regular car parts. And then we need to come in here to our warehouse. We need to switch the warehouse. And we need to grab the brake disc. We'll come back over here. Okay, so that wheel and tire are balanced. Alright, let us take a look. We still have one part not discovered. So let's take a look at the other side. It's probably going to have something to do with the brakes. Well, it could very well be this oil filter too. Yeah, that's all that was. So we'll put that on our list. Oh, wait a minute. We just put the car on the ground and didn't even put the new filter on it. Okay. Now the new filter is on the car. We can go ahead and fill it with oil. And then we'll move it outside because the remainder of the work is body. Front bumper, both front fenders. We'll take that fender off. Take that fender off. Take the front bumper off. We need the rear bumper and the right headlight. Okay, so now we got to go into body tuning. And of course, again, because we are here, we'll go ahead and get the right body window for our BMW. Okay. And last thing, it's a shame to waste paint, but want it sprayed the factory color. So we will spray it factory color. And we will move cars around. And we will send the BMW on its way. And our van is here. It says, "Hi. My sister recommended your workshop. Truth be told, when I learned the location, I couldn't believe that there was anything standing here at all. And yet here you are. A great garage. Back to the car. I'm coming with my truck. I use it every day at work. It's a bit worn out, but it's not missing anything apart from the engine's crackling and drops in power. I don't see any major problems, but maybe it's a matter of habit. Please take a closer look at the suspension. The car is often carrying some loads. Do the routine checkup and make it usable for a few more years. Thanks." I think we'll hold off on taking that one, and we'll take the Bullet Mustang. Let's hop inside here. Throw our right body window in our BMW. So now we should be down to just the two trunk tail lights for the body. Let's check our shopping list. That is all we're down to. And then it'll be getting the engine right. Let's go ahead and sell these parts. So we will end out today's episode with a total of $61,394. And let's take a look. To get the test path, it's going to cost us $10,000. Let's hold off a little while longer on the test path. And with that, we will end this episode here. I want to thank everybody for watching, and in the next episode, we will tackle the S2000. With that, I wish everybody a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you are not already, because it helps out my small channel. And if you do become a new subscriber, please let me know what videos convinced you to subscribe, as I would very like to know that, so I know which content to continue creating. Thank you all, and have a good day.